Have you ever noticed how some men over 50 walk into a room and, without saying a word, instantly command respect and sophistication? It's not just luck, it's strategy. And the most curious part? They're not always actually wealthy, but they know how to look like it. While many believe style is for the young or that aging means losing charm, the truth is that 50 plus can be the most elegant phase of life, if you know what to wear. In this video, you'll discover how men's fashion can completely transform your image, using smart casual pieces that radiate power, confidence, and good taste. Watch until the end, because there are details that few men know, and that's exactly what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Clothes with perfect fit and quality materials. A man over 50 who wants to stand out for his elegance doesn't need to shout for attention. All it takes is a shirt that subtly embraces the body, a blazer that enhances the shoulders, and a fabric that breathes sophistication. We're not talking about exaggeration here, but about clothes with the perfect fit. That Pima cotton polo that falls on the body like it was tailor-made. Or that linen shirt that, even on a hot day, keeps the look impeccable. When the fabric is refined, it does the work for you. It speaks of success, good taste, and maturity without trying too hard. A common mistake among men is believing that comfort and elegance are opposites. Nothing could be further from the truth. High-end men's fashion proves that a merino wool blazer can be more comfortable than many sweatshirts out there, and infinitely more elegant. Think of it this way, the same care you would take in selecting a good wine with years of aging should be how you choose your clothes. Quality is silent but powerful. And when you wear something that fits well, your posture changes, your eyes change, you start to take up space with more confidence. And there's no need to overcrowd the closet. Sometimes, 3 or 4 great pieces are enough to completely change your image. A dark-toned cashmere blazer, a white Egyptian cotton shirt, and pure linen dress pants are already enough to create a timeless look. These choices are not just clothes, they are silent statements about who you are and the respect you command without saying a word. Investing in quality materials is like investing in solid stocks. It may seem expensive at first, but the return shows up in the form of presence. And there's more. When a piece is made with good fabric and a good cut, it lasts longer. Much longer. While most people buy cheap clothes that lose shape in a few months, the elegant man over 50 understands that buying well means buying less. A real shirt can stay with you for years, and the best part, it looks better with each wear. But all of this only makes sense when you understand how the right colors amplify that silent sophistication. Neutral and discreet colors. Colors say a lot about a man, especially one who's lived long enough to understand that not everything has to shine to get attention. Men over 50 who've mastered the art of men's fashion know that neutral tones are like good advice, simple, solid, and they always work. Navy blue, gray, beige, olive green, these are the colors of men who command respect with subtlety. They don't need shirts covered in golden lions or loud logos, just the quiet elegance of neutrals. Want to know the secret? These colors not only pair with practically everything but also age well over time, just like you. A light gray blazer can be worn with dark jeans, beige chinos, or a white t-shirt, and all those combinations keep you effortlessly elegant. Plus, neutral colors leave room to be bold in the small details, like an interesting watch, a unique texture, or even a pocket square in your blazer. They're the background of sophistication. And when we talk about neutral colors, it doesn't mean giving up personality. Quite the opposite. A man who wears white with confidence or chooses a well-cut olive green look communicates subtle authority and good taste. It's like that soft song that stays in your head for days. It doesn't need to be loud to leave a mark. And here's a practical tip. Build a capsule wardrobe with these colors. You'll have dozens of combinations with just a few pieces, always with a refined appearance. When you master the right palette, everything starts to fall into place. Time spent in front of the mirror decreases, the combinations feel natural, and the image you project becomes clear, that of a man who knows exactly what he's doing. And the best part, This visual foundation opens the door to work with other key pieces that take your style even further with quiet intelligence. Well-fitted jeans and chinos. Nothing screams out of touch more than baggy, saggy jeans or loud, overwashed denim. A man over 50 who wants to maintain elegance needs to understand the power of a well-fitted pair of pants. Dark slim-fit jeans are like the casual suit of men's fashion, versatile, sophisticated, and always appropriate. They take you from lunch with friends to a refined dinner without missing a beat. And chinos in neutral tones, beige, khaki, navy blue, are that perfect middle ground between casual and refined. The big secret lies in the fit. Nothing too tight, nothing too loose. A good tailor can turn even a simple piece into something high-level. A practical example? Take that classic pair of jeans you already own and have the waist and hem adjusted. The result will surprise you. Pair it with a quality polo and leather sneakers, and you've got a look that says, this man knows how to take care of himself. Because style isn't about youth, it's about awareness. Also, the right cut of pants shapes your posture. It's as if they force you to walk with more firmness, more presence. And people notice. No one needs to know you're over 50, but they will feel that you're in your prime. After all, well-chosen pants are the foundation of a good look. There's no point in having an amazing blazer if the bottom half throws off the harmony. Think of them as the tracks your style runs on. And as your look begins to gain harmony, the next natural step is to look at what connects you to the ground, literally. Because, my friend, shoes are the silent signature of an elegant man. Elegant and functional shoes. There's no way around it. Shoes reveal the man. And for men over 50, this statement has never been truer. In men's fashion, elegant and functional shoes show that you own your style with ease. Minimalist leather sneakers, for example, combine comfort and presence. Suede loafers are a lesson in casual sophistication, perfect for those who want elegance without looking stiff. And Chelsea boots? Those are for the ones who want to walk with class across any terrain, urban or not. Forget gym sneakers in everyday life. They're great for workouts, but outside of that, they drag down the look. A cheap or poorly kept shoe undermines all your previous efforts. The ideal is to build a small arsenal of quality footwear, a white or caramel leather sneaker, a brown loafer, and a black or dark brown Chelsea boot. With that, you cover practically every social situation, with elegance and comfort. And you don't have to sacrifice practicality. Nowadays, there are models with special insoles, lightweight soles, and breathable materials that respect the anatomy of mature feet without giving up style. You can walk for hours, face meetings, events, or trips, and still look impeccable. That's dressing with intelligence. A mature man needs pieces that work for him, and good shoes do exactly that. Now, if you really want to take it to the next level, you need to understand that the charm of a complete look is in the details that, at first glance, no one sees, but everyone feels. Accessories that show attention to detail. Accessories are like the seasoning of a sophisticated dish. You don't see it, but you feel the effect. A genuine leather belt with a discreet buckle is more than just support for your pants. It's a silent message of good taste. A timeless watch says you value time. And classic sunglasses like aviators or wayfarers? They not only protect your eyes but add layers of personality to the look. Men over 50 know that, in men's fashion, the details build visual reputation. But pay attention, less is more. A good wristwatch doesn't need to cost a fortune, but it should look like it did. Invest in models with leather or steel straps, clean dials, and elegant design. An example? The Seiko Prestige, the Citizen Eco Drive, or even a classic Tizot already put you on a higher level. Avoid sporty bands in everyday life, unless you're heading out for a run. Another important point is coherence. If you're wearing brown shoes, your belt should match. If you chose a gold dial watch, think about the metal tones of your cufflinks or belt buckle. These are subtle details, but they create the image of a refined, attentive man. And that, my friend, does not go unnoticed, especially among those who truly understand style. And when the details are well aligned, the perfect opportunity arises to start playing with layers. Because the true master of style knows how to dress for any weather, with charm and practicality. Well thought out layers. Dressing in layers is an art, and men over 50 have an advantage. They know that style is also strategy. A lightweight cashmere sweater, for example, can be draped over the shoulders or worn under a blazer, adding depth and elegance to the look. A wool overcoat, on cold days, turns any simple combination into a look of respect. The secret lies in balance. Nothing too bulky, nothing too tight, just harmony between texture, fit, and color. You can, for instance, wear a white cotton shirt with a gray sweater and a navy coat over it. Pair that with well-fitted chinos and Chelsea boots, and you're ready for both an important meeting and an elegant dinner. This versatility is what separates the average man from the man who inspires. And the best part, it's not hard. Just choose pieces that work well together, with classic cuts and neutral tones. Well thought out layers also allow you to quickly adapt to changes throughout the day. It started cold, but warmed up throughout the afternoon? Just remove a piece and keep the look balanced. This practicality, combined with elegance, is the type of thing that impresses effortlessly. Because dressing well isn't about showing off, it's about being prepared. And few men understand that, like those who master men's fashion with maturity. But it's no use dressing like a millionaire if the look is cluttered, confusing, or overloaded with information. That's why the golden rule of true elegance comes now. Less is more. Elegance doesn't need to shout, it whispers firmly. Men over 50 who truly master men's fashion understand that excess is the enemy of sophistication. No logos plastered on the chest, pants with oversized pockets, or shirts with outlandish prints. The look of a mature, successful man is built with discretion, quality, and simplicity. A well-cut sweater, neutral pants, and elegant shoes. That's all it takes to speak more than an entire wardrobe full of fleeting trends. Less also means leaving room for what really matters, your presence. When the look is clean, the focus shifts back to you, your gaze, your posture, your words. You become the protagonist, not the clothes. This is the kind of presence that commands respect without needing to prove anything to anyone. And, let's be honest, after 50, no one has time to appear as something they're not. It's time to dress like someone who's already figured out the game. Want a practical example? Swap that printed t-shirt for a plain linen shirt. Replace the colorful sneakers with classic loafers. Leave the excess for younger guys still trying to find their place. You, on the other hand, have already arrived. Your style reflects that, direct, refined, essential. Like a piece of art that impresses precisely for what it doesn't show. And when you realize the power of simplicity well done, something shifts. You begin to see that style isn't about impressing others, it's about respecting yourself. And that's the first step in applying this knowledge to your everyday life, with action and purpose. Now that you have this true map of male elegance for men over 50, the question is, will you continue dressing as you always have, or will you use all of this to transform your image and stand out like few others? Because it's not about fashion, it's about identity. It's about walking into a room and being noticed without saying a word. It's about conveying confidence, wisdom, and class with a single glance in the mirror. Think, how many men your age are still stuck with an outdated look, unaware of what they're communicating with their clothing? And how many could completely change their presence with just a few simple adjustments? The difference between being forgotten or unforgettable could lie in a well-cut shirt, an elegant shoe, a posture that screams sophistication effortlessly. Are you ready to become that man? Ready to apply this knowledge and rise above the average? Or will you let this opportunity pass? Tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you apply first? And which piece do you feel needs urgent renewal in your wardrobe? If this content made sense to you, subscribe to the channel now and turn on notifications. Here, you'll learn much more about men's fashion, elegance, and how to live your best phase with confidence and style. Because the best part of life isn't youth, it's well-lived maturity.